Awesome. So it's working?
Yeah.
All right. This is Adam with Success in Fundraising, checking in again. It's a Thursday, trying to get into the routine of having regular visits on Thursdays. But as you know, whoever was watching last week, we were driving at this time, just started our journey to West Bend, Iowa, to the West Bend Better Butter Bash. And I encourage everybody to make plans for next year at about this time. I think they'll have another one. And we had a wonderful time. I think if you saw the video, you can look at that. But we definitely, first ever butter carving judge. So that was definitely a fun part of the day. But we're talking now about what's going on now. And so, as I was describing to Lauren as she came in, it's like, well, there's peaks and valleys, and everyone has these kinds of things in business or life and everywhere. But this week's been a little bit of that. So one of our people has, it's going to have a little bit of a health issue, and so it's going to slow him down for a little bit and need to recover from it, which means we have a little bit of a gap somewhere. All that to say is, if everyone should remember Miss Jennifer, and Miss Jennifer offered to come back for a few weeks to kind of cover that time period where we need a little extra help. And so that, as you would know, if you've seen any of the past videos, that is amazing. And so we really love to have Jennifer around. She is awesome. Jennifer the Awesome. And so we're going to have her, she said she'd show up on the 8th of October. So I'm going to drive over tomorrow and kidnap her. Don't tell her. Nobody tell her. I'm on my way. But not at all. It was truly one of those things. And I truly think when we talk about peaks and valleys, just a side note, but I think it's, some of it is how to describe it. It's not like these tests, but it's like life isn't perfect. And that's how we roll through these things. And we here, all of us, generally try to trust in God for these kinds of things. And we will find that He surprises us sometimes. And that's what this was. There was a bit of a peak then. It was almost euphoric. And it was the peaks and valleys. And then a couple of guys were coming back from the warehouse and the trailer broke. And so it's like, oh no, this is something we need to hopefully have running in the next few weeks. And so it's these ups and downs, but it's not, I'm not saying it's a karma thing or any of that. It's really just, I see paths opening up for each of these things. We have challenges and we have a lot of really neat things going on. And really neat things going on is the season's winding up, and a lot of groups are signed up for fundraisers. We've been ordering product. We had to order some cookie dough to show up in 2 days just to make sure we're good for the next few weeks. We just, cake takes longer to get, so we just today ordered cake rolls, 5 pallets of cake rolls. It's a lot of cake. And so that's gonna be at least till the end of November. So we have a lot of cake to deliver as well. And we have a lot of Butterbraid pastries in the freezer now. So October generally isn't crazy busy with deliveries. It's mostly busy with people actually out there selling. But we do have a handful of deliveries in October. And so it's fun to kind of have that slow kind of winding up, getting used to the season. The upside then is we get to check out our vehicles, making sure that everything's in order. We try to maintain them well. But when they set for a summer, you want to roll them around for a little bit. You got to test them, but it gives you a little bit of a window to fix stuff if you need to, which is great. And a lot of the people we work with are coming back. The drivers are coming back. Some new drivers are getting in the mix. I think it's just, there's so much excitingness. It's not a word, but it's my new word for today. And so I am excited and just thankful for all that goes on in this time of the year. And I always have to think back and realize that I think we're doing really good. Because some years we're not always this far ahead. I feel we're ahead, but every now and then I get this pit of stomach. Feels like we're way behind, but we're not. I have great people around me, and like I said earlier, Miss Jennifer's coming back for a few weeks, and we'll see if we ever let her out of the basement again. But no, she will, because we know she's going to an awesome friend's wedding in Serbia, which we'll have to talk more about later. This will be fun. But I guess today was just filling in on some details. I hope everything's going well out there. Definitely reach out if you want to do fundraising. We'll be reaching out to all the people we know, just seeing if you want to get started. Still plenty of time for delivery before Thanksgiving, lots of time. But we're here and ready to go. We have everything's going smoothly. And don't tell Jennifer, but we've complained about printers in the past. I tell you what, we just leased a new printer this summer, and it works amazing. And so I don't know how she's not going to find out and get it and start throwing things. at me probably for forcing her to use the other one. But it's working amazingly. So there's little things certainly little things like that we're thankful for. And so many other things. What is it? I'm going to be right back. Figured Lauren would tell you a joke or something, but she didn't. We didn't rehearse this. We did some really awesome new cake roll forms. We talked about 5 pellets of cake. Well, these are the new forms. So if you're basically anybody starting after, well, you still have a handful of the old ones, but I got a big stack of these awesome things now. I love the camera work on this and just the way they laid it out and how the brand looks. So I think it's amazing. Wanted to share that too. But definitely remember Butterberry pastries. We got cookie dough, and Joyful Traditions cake rolls, and pastry puffins, and then our 406 products. A nice assortment of those with the coffee and tea and lip balms and all kinds of good stuff. So we can help you with your fundraising needs. Let us know if you have any questions, and I guess we'll talk to you again next week. Thanks a lot.